We wanted the speakers to take on the persona of the recordings that people are listening to. We're really building a tremendous product that competes with products that are 2, 4, 5 times the price because of the key engineering and manufacturing story that we put together.
Beryllium is an element on the periodic table. If we go back to chemistry class in high school, it's element number 4. It's a very unique metal with some great mechanical and thermal properties that makes it ideal for many different high-tech applications.
We use beryllium diaphragms made out of a specifically developed beryllium foil. There's only one manufacturer in the world that makes that kind of a product.
Midrange is the largest supplier of beryllium into the audio industry, and we produce domes, cones, headphone parts, and compression driver components for the professional and consumer electronics markets. Our beryllium mine is in Delta, Utah, way out in the middle of the desert, and the ore is concentrated in Delta, and it takes many tons of ore to actually produce a number of ounces of beryllium.
All Persona speakers use tweeter and mid-range beryllium diaphragms. We're using true extant material, which is pure beryllium.
Then the material is brought to Ohio, where it is refined into pure beryllium, cut into small, thin cards, and sent to our facility in Fremont, California, where we then roll it into very thin film with a very precise heat and pressure process. Then the material is formed using extreme heat and pressure into domes and cones. And then to cut it to size, we actually have to use a laser cutter to cut it.
And we collaborated with that manufacturer to produce the diaphragms specifically to our design. This was a big step forward.
When you're looking at making drivers, you want to have pure pistonic motion. As that piston drives forward and back, when there's cone flex, you have distortion.
Because beryllium is so light and stiff, it enables a driver to have a cone breakup at least 2.5 times higher than, say, aluminum.
So by having a lightweight driver, it's able to respond much quicker and be more responsive and called more nimble.
We have 3 tuning forks here made out of titanium, aluminum, and beryllium to demonstrate the different material properties. Aluminum is light and not quite as stiff as titanium. Titanium, even though it's much stiffer, because it's heavier, it has the same fundamental frequency. Beryllium is lighter, stiffer, and has better damping. It almost doesn't feel like a metal, it's so lightweight. And you'll hear the tone is much higher and it dies away very, very quickly. We've made these cantilever beams out of titanium, aluminum, and beryllium. By lifting all these masses the same amount and releasing them at the same time, we'll be able to see the superior damping of beryllium. Beryllium has gone up and down 1 or 2 cycles and it stopped almost instantly. And as you can see, titanium and aluminum are still ringing. The way this translates into sound is an ideal loudspeaker doesn't add any signature at all of its own to the music.
The beauty of beryllium for the diaphragm material is that only the sound of recording is reproduced, none of the harmonics or any other sounds that other diaphragm materials can introduce.
Quite frankly, beryllium is the best material for making drivers. It is lightweight, it has ultra stiff rigidity that just brings out the best in what we're trying to accomplish.
Beryllium is absolute best material for the midrange and tweeter applications.
We are one of the very few in the industry to utilize pure beryllium.
All the things that we've learned over these years is why we're at Persona at this point. And Persona is critical to the future direction of Paradigm and the level of performance that we believe our customers are looking for.